The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Brazil.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Mbappe, Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's well seen too. Seedorf, he won't be happy with that one.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vieri, Raul. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Shifted upfield. Roberto Carlos powering forward here. And here's Zola. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Zola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's gone looking for safety. Nicely shaped ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rooney! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Brazil have reclaimed it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Vieri. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Some save from Khan. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rooney getting this one clear. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Zola having a look.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
He went for the curler. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Del Piero. Zanetti. Now this could be a chance. And he thumps it clear. Couldn't squeeze it through. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And this is Shevchenko. Rooney. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get it through? And this is Del Piero. Seedorf. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Our World Charity Fund. Substitution for Santos, number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field
And we're underway again.
Number 23.
Brazil
San
clearly
Maximo.
have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not...
And Sola! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pinches it off him. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Sola! This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Goal scorer for
He
Brazil.
knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
David Beckham.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Vieri. Spread it left. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Forlan. Oh, that's a very decent... And the shot! And it's Beckham. Crosses it in here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Not the most accurate pass. He's on it. Can he get away? Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's got a real chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Now it's Shevchenko. Searching pass he's played there. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Shevchenko! And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Beckham taking... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Inzaghi, and this is Messi. Mbappe! Great chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. Brazil yet to have an attempt on goal. Doué. That pass isn't the best. Valverde. Now it's Inzaghi. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's managed to get free. Upamecano with the clearance. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Inzaghi receives it in a good position here. Now it's Doué. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Valverde. Looking to play him in. Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. And the pass is intercepted. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Inzaghi. Looking for the run. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. And this is Forlan. Forlan! Forlan! Fantastic!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it...
He's had a shot! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Brazil are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Now it's Inzaghi. Now, can they get him away? This ended up in no man's land. Beckham. Nice looking ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Brazil come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Rooney. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, terrible pass. Nicely weighted. And the shot! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ambitious ball here. Nicely aimed pass. Looking for a runner. Baresi cuts it out. Rijkaard. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Probing pass. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Donatoni, and that interception was most necessary. And it's Shevchenko. This looks promising, and he's lost his man here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. He can run onto that. Oh, and the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 10, Messi. Number 22,
Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto
Number
Carlos
11,
cuts out the pass.
Mbappe. Number 20, Felipe
Ahead by
Mendonça.
2 and just about
Number
into the home
25,
straight.
Federico Valverde. Coming on the field, number 8, Francesco Totti. Number 4,
Mukiele.
Bellingham. Number 9,
Now it's Totti.
Owen.
Picks
Number
one through.
17, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 18, Modric. Substitutions taking place. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted. And that's it. Brazil can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Cannavaro gets it clear. And they're back on the ball again. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot, surely! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Lothar Matthäus.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Now it's Rafinha. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass. Matteo. And the finish! Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, what has happened here? Thinks about the shot. Cleared without complication. Matthäus. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking to play him in. Picks out Brick. Can he finish? It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Number 13, Johan Cruyff.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Cruyff picks it up out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rafinha. Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Gets a throw. He is through here. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Forlan is Sport shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been
He's shifting
indicated.
through the gears here. Showing great feet there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take...
Oh, he's been caught napping. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Rafinha. Good pressure, determined, intense. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Always onto this. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Neymar takes control of it, and he's on the move. Brazil finding their passes. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through. An uncompromising challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he? Brazil seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Mateus. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution
So,
on
time
the
for
field.
changes on
Number
both sides,
10,
actually.
Eto'o. Number 13, Johan Cruyff. Number 19, Rafinha.
That looks a good
Coming
ball
on the
through.
field, number 26, Berbatov. Number 18, Hazard.
Zanetti.
Number 11, Mohamed
Oh,
Salah.
that is a nice touch.
Substitution in progress.
He's picked his way through.
That's good defensive concentration.
Corner. Corner number 2 then. Toure attempts a clearance. Oh, that's superb. Oh, important interception. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And here's Hazard. No way through there. Has a shot! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are cruising away. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on them, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Place it in low. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Milan against Brazil.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in the... He gets big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Bouten. Cannavaro. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Played in deep. And he's taking no chances there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Caceres gets good distance on it. That pass has been well intercepted. Doku takes a shot! It's fallen kindly here! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Just eases him off the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cannavaro. Doku. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted, but that has not gone well. He's in a good position here. Now this could be... It's Neymar! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Could be danger here. And he's running through. He's having a shot! Doku. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's quick to get it clear again.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Trippier gets over and intercepts. Toure gets across to intercept that. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And here's Shevchenko. He's found a way through. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Beckham! He went for the curler. And it's Caceres. He is through here. And this is Rooney. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need
Just
to
a
keep
quick
pushing,
announcement. We'd
keep
like to
imposing.
inform you
Don't
that
leave the door
CCTV
open for
is
the
now in
opposition.
operation for your safety.
Substitution for Milan, number 10, Diego Forlan. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Batistuta. Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Doku. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Beckham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't...
Zola! Gianfranco Zola! Sheer football poetry! About as smooth as it gets! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Rooney. Can he get it through? He shifted it to the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Beckham having a look.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
It's a loose ball.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a cute ball. Brazil are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Trippier. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. There could be trouble here.
There will be 1 minute.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And we're done. Brazil were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham goes short. Tries to cut back. Oh, well played, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Beckham. Bebeto absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Zola. Mohamed Salah. Looking for the run. Zola. Saka. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Aims beyond the defence. Bebeto. Bebeto! A Bebeto beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Saka. That has been cut short. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bebeto. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Think through.